Hello everyone, my name is Harshita Basira and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So today's topic of discussion is project ideas if you are between 20 to 30 age group of data aspirants. Yeah, it's been tricky, but yeah. So today's video is all about that. So without any further delay, let's get started. So as I said that if you are between the age group of 20 to 30, so today I will share the project ideas for that age group. Like if you are between 20 to 30 or then 30 to 40 age group, then what kind of projects you can add in your resume or on LinkedIn to showcase your skills or knowledge. So today's video is all about that particular criteria. So here why I took that kind of thing, like I bifurcate the project ideas for for the age group of the aspirants, because for that we get many many ideas for the projects, and it also reflect your personality also in your resume based on the projects you have added. And one thing which here I am emphasizing that you will not add the repetitive kind of project. So this is the thing which I need to mention in that video. Okay, now let's first talk about the project ideas for the age group between 20 to 30 of the aspirants. So here, if you are in your 20 or 30s, then what kind of projects you can add in your resume? First thing is like the kind of expense. Yeah, your personal finance expense or savings. Like for example, what you can do is that we all know that like it's common that we use Google Pay or Paytm, whatever kind of online UPI app for that. And for tracking your expenses or savings, what you can do is you can get the data from that kind of transactions. You can create a Excel file for that, and you can create a small short report, Excel report, or even a Power BI dashboard to track your expenses and all. And so in this way you can create your a real time kind of a project. And you can also mention the kind of recommendation or what kind of steps you took after analyzing your expenses. So for that you can for like in this way you can do this kind of project. So first is the expense or even a saving tracker. Like if you are a fresher, then you can track your expenses, and if you are experienced or if you're already doing a kind of a job, then you can also uh, uh, like analyze the savings versus expenses kind of thing. Okay. Next project is that freelance versus full-time work. Like you are analyzing the like which kind of work is best, whether it is freelancing or a full-time job. And for that, what you can do is that you can even do survey for gathering the data from, especially from the freelancers. And there are many data set available for the full-time work on Kaggle itself, so you can gather the data. And for freelancing you can do the survey if you want to gather the necessary information, like the how what are their challenges in getting the clients, and the time they invest on the particular platform for getting clients, or the job security, and the obviously the money, the salary they get. These kind of thing you can do. uh, and the next project is that social media. Obviously this is a very common, but it's I know it's very common project, but what you can do here is that, like, here, if you have already invested a good amount of time on creating your personal brand on any of the social media platform, whether it is on Instagram or whether it is on LinkedIn or even on a YouTube, what you can do is you can gather the data of your of the engagement or views, followers of your account, and you can analyze that. And here I want to emphasize that it is very important to explain what steps you took after analyzing that thing. For example, you have uh, analyzed your LinkedIn account, because the data is already available. We just need to download it, that, and you have created your dashboard. Now, what steps you took for increasing the followers or engagement or views, whatever the thing you want, how it impacted, like what changes it had after analyzing. This is very important thing which I want to emphasize here when you complete or do any of your project. So these are the some project ideas what you can do if you are between 20 to 30. Or yeah, you can even add one another project, that is the fitness. Yeah, we all know that we had smartwatch. We all wear many of us wear smartwatch, and we can even track our fitness kind of things and gather data from that, and we can even create that kind of projects on also. Okay, now let's talk about project ideas. If you are falling between 30 to 40 age group of data as parents, so what kind of projects you can do if you are between 30 to 40? Then the number one is the change in the trend of the parenting. Yeah, like what you can do is, like, you can gather the information, like data from uh, from certain number of years, like from 2000 to 2024, or from 2011 to 2024, like some 10 or 20 whatever years of data, and you can analyze the change in the parenting. Yeah, this is one which I like the most. Like, we can analyze what kind of changes uh, occurs in the parenting or parenthood in the last 5 to 10 years. So this is something you can analyze. Next, and the very last project idea is for 30 to 40 age group, is that the home ownership versus the renting analysis. For collecting or gathering the data, you can check out the real estate kind of websites. For gathering the data, like, you can analyze the trend of home ownership versus the renting trends over the past few years. You can do one these kinds of projects also. So yeah, that's all about the thing. Okay, so that's all for today's video. I hope you get some insights or ideas, or you can even explore much in that topic. And I hope you get some kind of area for researching a lot more about these kinds of projects. Hope you like it, and if you like that this video, you can do like it or subscribe it. Thank you. Bye bye.